again, it's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another grand installation of Opinion Nation with a esteemed panel as usual. We have Kendo Mickens in the place to be. We have Ashia here in her grandiose, aka Lola Falana, aka yeah. We got Hassan in the building. We have Cronus the Ill down below where he belongs on the bottom of the pyramid. Yes, we do. And Val has just landed. Val, how are you? How are the stars doing today?
Oh, they're fabulous.
Oh, they're excellent, excellent.
Yeah, I cannot complain.
And Ty is here. He's I think he's sitting in his car. He's about to do a heist. It's a righteous heist though. It's a righteous heist, so you don't have to worry. He's righteous, but he's about to do a heist.
But he forgot his mask.
Yeah,
I want to stake out. No, I always got my mask.
Oh yeah. No, he's ready.
There it
No,
is.
he's ready. No, he's ready. I promise.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
Wow. Wow. All right. So look, I have a show today. Let's just say there's a show topic that I want us to discuss today, and just for the viewing audience, listen. We're all adults here, okay? It's called opinionation. Your opinion matters, at least until it doesn't, okay? But it's opinionation, and so we all have one, and we're just here to discourse. That's the disclaimer. It's just a discourse. All right. Let me share something with the crew really quick. Out here in these streets, can you all see what I just put up right there, right now? Is everybody able to see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, this is a statement from William Casey, better known as Bill Casey, former CIA director, but this is at his first staff meeting in 1981. This is a quote. "We'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false." I didn't write that. I didn't write that. That's not a meme. That's a quote from a former CIA director. All right? All right? Let's see. What else we have there?
That's very loaded though. Everything is false.
I was just thinking that.
Is everything false?
Well, believe that it's false. Like all the information that they've given us is false.
But the whole complete thing, we'll know everything on our end is good, meaning we've deceived the public. Yeah.
I have something to go along with that. So just keep that in mind. What the former CIA director gave us in '81 at his first meeting. But here, the Los Angeles Times reports that Blac Chyna ditches face fillers, degrading OnlyFans. What's God got to do with it? Oh, now okay. Let's read on a little bit. The model, formerly known as Blac Chyna, says she's turning a new leaf with the help of God. The 34-year-old reality TV star has been changing up her signature image, brand, and lifestyle, and recently opened up to the Daily Mail about becoming a born-again Christian. Well, hey, Alhamdulillah Shia, right? She says, "Now I'm just going by faith. I'm not really going by Blac Chyna way or the Angela way. Let me just let God lead me." This is Blac Chyna. Hey, well, congratulations, right? Like, how do we feel about that?
So how do you tie that in with the CIA director?
Kendo. Okay, let me cook here, brother. Now, come on. Now, you are the grill master, but I am the mind master. Damn it. In these streets, I promise you. Bring them. Come on. Listen, here's the question. That's the setup.
Well, did you want us to comment on the article?
You can, but this is the question.
I believe that she's just doing that. I mean, it's good.
No, hold on. The question, and you can deal with her within the question.
Okay.
Here's it. So tonight's show title is "To Believe or Not to Believe." That is the question.
Hmm.
That's what.
To believe or not to believe,
Hmm.
that is the question. Listen, the boy from the CIA said, okay. But now Black China, former OnlyFans model, former, I'm getting this money off of silly folk that don't know no better. I'm having big, former, I'm taking fillers out now. And I am born again. Well, under a shot.
Hmm.
Or, what is belief? Kendo Mickens, I'm shutting up. Please start it up. Kick it off. To believe
So
or
like
not to believe. Are you a believer?
so
That's a direct question. Are you a believer?
I'm a believer. Do I believe in what she believes in? I don't know. First of all, I don't know her. So I only can go, is she trying to get more fans? I mean, Christian money is big money too.
Oh,
So
market share?
she might be trying to get into a new market.
Oh.
I don't question people's faith. In the end, she has her own time. Now,
What is the end?
in what is the end?
Yeah, what is the end?
Well, it's not for me to say.
You
started,
made
I
a
can't end
statement.
it.
You made a
Hold
statement,
on.
so okay, yeah.
When I say in the end, I'm talking what her ends is. What her
True.
ends to her means is.
True.
So I can't say what it is. She could truly believe what she's saying.
Hmm. Okay.
Or she could be
Hassan
trying to be.
McCullough, are you a
Uh-oh.
believer?
Am I a believer?
I mean, like, so you're doing the type of thing when I would talk to a girl when I was 15. I'd be like, hey, what you doing tonight? What am I doing tonight? Yeah, what you doing? I just asked you that.
But listen, we have been programmed to believe all type of stuff. And as I'm now at 50 years old, I'm realizing some of the stuff that we have been programmed to believe is not believable anymore.
Oh, wow.
Like I don't understand how people still believe in religious stuff to this day when there's so much information that disproves all that stuff. You know.
So wait a minute.
But
Do you believe anything, Hassan? Do you believe anything?
Do I believe anything? I believe
Here we
in
go
me.
again, brother. Like, what are we
Listen,
doing?
I believe in me. I believe in me. I am the consciousness of I am the God like consciousness. I am God. I believe in that. I
So there
believe
is
I
a
have the
God.
power of manifestation.
So there is a God.
No, I believe I am God.
Whoa.
But you're using the word God.
We want to
Yes,
just give a disclaimer to the rest of the universe that Hassan is new here, and we're all getting to know each other. So please, wherever you strike at, you don't have to strike here. I'm in a different place than everybody else. You can hit this cubicle here. That's fine. This one down, this guy with the ill thing and the sunglasses and the girl, and who's supposed to, yeah, you can get it too. Yeah.
But listen, what I was led to believe, the person said it, Christ's consciousness is inside of you. You are Christ's consciousness. You are God. You know? So that's what we were led to believe. That's what somebody said.
I'm going to somebody that has some respect for the word. Mrs. Shia.
That's been misinterpreted.
Mrs. Shia, are you a believer?
Excuse me, what's the question? Am I a believer?
Are you a believer, ma'am?
What does that mean?
Are you on? Is that on? Are you getting on real quick?
No, I was saying a believer of what?
But is that a question or an answer?
Yeah, no, I'm asking because you're asking me and I'm saying a believer of what? You was like, am I a believer? And I'm saying a believer of what?
What you got? I mean, people got a lot of things they believe. I mean, do you have anything that you believe in?
Exactly. So that's why I'm asking you.
See, you believe in confusion. I know that. I know you believe in confusion.
I'm asking you a question. What are you? I said, what is it that you're saying? Am I a believer? And I'm saying, what are you asking that I believe in? Do you see what I'm saying? Because you just asked me a question.
I understand what you're saying.
I can't just answer that.
Do you have
Okay.
a belief system? Is there something that is there a go-to thing in your mind and in your heart that you consider a belief? Anywhere, whatever it may be. Do you have one of those?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So what is that? What do you
Yes.
believe?
I believe in the Holy Ghost.
What kind of ghost?
Oh, it's killing me. Listen, normally when people ask, "Are you a believer?" the question is yes, because we're talking about, do you believe in God or Christ? She says she believes in the Holy Ghost, right? But it's normally like, yes, I'm a believer. I believe that Christ died on the cross. Go on, go.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and
Or
so
are you asking
I
Dom?
want to. Excuse me.
You know what I'm
I
really
wanna
asking
ask-
is, are you a believer? What do you
No,
believe?
usually
That's really all I'm asking. I
that's
didn't
not what
put
That's
it
a
on
really open
anything.
he said.
Like some people believe in
Usually,
tying their
when that
shoes. Some people believe
question
in wiping their butt when they go to the bathroom.
Like everyone that I've come across that says, "Are you a believer?" is normally talk about, "Are you a believer in Christ? Are you a Christ follower?" Believers.
Close the
I'm
L.
not. I'm not
Anybody that
your
has
average. I'm
anybody
not
that
your average Christian. I'm not your average Christian because I don't believe in Christmas. I don't believe in Halloween. So I'm not your average Christian.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's
Now
all I'm saying.
let's hold
You
on,
see what I'm
hold
saying?
on.
I'm
Let's
not
hang
going
out
to
here for a
answer
minute.
how
Let's hang out
everybody
right here.
answers.
I mean, I don't
Right.
believe in those things. I don't believe
Completely
in those things
different
either.
worlds.
I don't
Okay,
believe in those. I
so
don't
then
believe in the Easter
okay.
bunny. I don't
I
believe
don't
that
know
bunnies
that, but
have
I'm just
a rabbit has another rabbit. Rabbit doesn't lay eggs.
What?
sure
Love them
sure
things.
don't, but that they celebrate and they Jesus too. They throw Jesus in there to get their extra funds. So
So
I don't know what
where can I find average Christians? Chris, are you an average Christian?
Anything.
No?
No, I'm not average at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, she said there's. I don't know if that's like a Baptist, like Methodist, like that's like a type of sect of Christianity. Average Christians, you understand me? She said she's an average. She's not the. Oh, she said she's not the average Christian.
Not the average.
Yeah.
Now, in Christianity, do y'all have that? Can you be higher arc Christianity? Like you see, if you're not the average Christian, then that means you riding above the rest of the Christians. Is that a thing in Christianity? Can you do that? I'm not from here. I'm an alien. I'm just coming through, and I'm trying to understand your cultures. So please talk to me as if I know nothing, because I don't. Is that okay? Like in Christianity, can you have hierarchies? Are there hierarchies in Christianity, or are there all the people are all the same, all the flock? School me. It's very silent. It's very silent. Cronus the Ill, are you a believer?
Yes, I am.
What do you believe, brother?
I believe in it all. You know what I'm saying? And
That might be profound. Let me see if that's
like,
profound. Go ahead.
like you gotta believe in some. Like you gotta believe in it to not believe in it. Like I mean, it's just simple as that.
Oh, no, that's
You know what I mean?
I love you, bro, but we're not going to do that.
Okay.
That's literally exactly what we're not going to do.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? To not believe in it, you got to believe in it enough to not believe in it. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Am I a
We
believer?
can double back, bro. Because you know what, we can double back. Because yeah, we can double back. But I appreciate that contribution. Because you know there are people in the world that think like you don't right now. So yeah, I understand.
Cool, yeah.
Listen, if I could add a small contribution, not to be long winded, but I'm not a believer. Not at all. You say I'm one to study until I know.
Mm.
You see, we're going to do a show a little bit from now on spells. Spells? What you mean? Y'all witches and wizards? Some of us. I think Hassan would say that he is a warlock of some sort. Are you not a witch or something, Hassan?
A juice wizard.
Okay, he's a juice wizard. What the hell is that? That don't even sound right.
Mhm.
That needs to be investigated alone. But the point is, we're going to do a show on spells. When we talk about belief, some words need not be in language. Some words are spells that, we've been so used to using that we don't understand the frequency we ride in. It's bad surfboard. Look at here.
Good morning is a spell.
Oh, most definitely. We could go through the list of spells that are like, yo, good morning. Why would you do that? Good day. No. Good day.
It's true. Morning means death, but people
Bang,
say morning every day to people, but it means death, and we all know it means death.
That's another show. But the point is, the word believe is an interesting word. We were all taught it. Let's just, if we can all agree that none of us made the word belief, right? We didn't create the word belief, right? Is that, Ty, did you create the word belief?
True.
I did not create the word belief.
All right, and Kendall, you scholarly up, but you didn't create the.
I already told you, I wasn't here at the beginning.
Bang bang.
So
Val, you traverse space and time. Did your people or did you create the word belief?
No, sir.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not even talking to you, Chris. I'm not talking to you, my nigga. That's an epithet. That's an epithet. The algorithms will pick that up. Anyway, she is gone. Listen here, man. The word belief, you can't give me it right now. Val, produce what you believe right now. Go.
You're asking me what I believe?
Produce what you believe right now. Go.
I believe that this pen is right here in my hands.
No, you know that the pen is in your hands. You don't
Right.
you about to do this.
I know this, but I also believe it because it's right here.
You don't have to believe that. You see what I'm trying to say? You know it's right there. I see it right there. I know it's right there. I don't have to believe it's right there, and I'm not even in the room with you. You understand? Like, the word belief is a misnomer. It is a non-starter. It is a nothing word. Like, I'm trying to tell you, you can't prove to me what you believe. And it's in a space where it's just intangible. And listen, we may all respect that. We may all have a feeling for that. I'm just saying, is that something to base your entire movements upon? The things that you've never seen and never smelled? Yo, Hassan, man. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not you.
You believe you breathe air. You ain't never touched it, felt it, put it in your hands.
I like it.
Fluttered it away like a bird, but you believe you breathing.
Do I believe it or am I breathing? See, I understand what you're saying. I get the flow of the language. But do I believe it? Do I know I'm breathing?
Someone told you there's air around you that you breathe, and you believe.
Someone did describe the phenomenon that I breathe in and out. Someone did give me that because I didn't make the word.
When have you ever grabbed air? When have you ever put it in your hand?
Oh.
Right.
Hold on. Wait.
Good point.
What you handed it to somebody? Has anybody to do with these hands, Val? Don't do that.
Let me borrow $5 worth of air, and you handed it. to me.
Okay, I got you.
Listen,
so you got beliefs in certain things.
What's up? What's up, Chris?
I believe in you. If you say to someone, "I believe in you," you don't necessarily know every certain things that you know, certain qualities.
You're kind of proving you're on my side, whether you know it or not. Right. Chris, what were you about to say, man? Are you there, Chris? You there? I'm sorry. What am I saying, Ty?
What about to say?
Ty.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Chris. Ty, what was you about to say, man?
I was never taught about the birds and the bees, but I just know I had sex one day and it felt good.
That's a commercial.
You knew that you stuck this and that and there. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not. I understand what you're saying, Don. That's not a belief, though.
Well, and that's the thing. We need to really stay here and examine this because we have all been taught the word and we use it so cavalierly that it's a part of culture. It's not our fault. It's a part of our language culture. We use that word as a substitute for some shit we should really be saying. Bong bong. There's nothing to believe is what I'm proposing.
Yeah.
As a scientist. This is a scientist. Listen, I have no facts. I'm just a hypothesis and theories. As a scientist, I propose that we should get rid of the word belief. You don't get there. You never get there. You never get to what you believe. You never get. Listen, if you can show me what you believe, I'll give you everything I got. If anybody, I'm sending out a shout out to everybody on planet Earth, right here, right now. If you can show me what you believe, I'll be your personal. What was the boy that used to hang out with Puffy? Farnsworth Bentley. I'll be your personal Farnsworth Bentley. If you can prove if you can show me what you
throw me
believe.
that first quote and pack your bags. Throw me that first. I'm waiting in the corner like an alley-oop, cuz throw me that first quote and then get ready to pack your bags.
Quote.
The first quote that you old boy in the beginning about everything is false. We believe everything is false.
Yes,
please give me that one.
Let's read that again. Check this out. Bill Casey, CIA director, in his first staff meeting in 1981 said, we'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false. So again, we're talking about a system that taught us. When you talk about the CIA and the FBI, listen, these people are above the school system, I promise you. They're above the school systems. And if they want to implement programs, curriculum into the school system, that's what happens. Again, this class was based on some slavery. Where they didn't let you read, they would kill you if you read. So by the time we're going to plan for you to read, oh, you best believe we know what you're reading. We know what you believe in. I believe. Look, I was taught the language like everyone else here, and I don't have the answer. I'm just offering to the panel that if you can really produce to me what you believe, man, you'll have my attention. Because if you think about it, you can't. It is a thing that is just in your spirit and your heart, and that's an admirable thing. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. I'm just saying that ain't no science in it, ain't no facts in it. That's just Santa Claus. You wanted to be better than Santa Claus, but how?
I think you're boiling it down too far.
Come on, talk.
What people follow and live their life by isn't just one word of belief. Belief goes beyond that. A lot of people, when you say you believe, basically what you're saying is, do you believe there's a designer to this all? So if there's a designer, if you believe that, then that's maybe what leads your life. So you can't just say I believe and you can't show me your belief. Some people will say, I believe there's a designer. You cutting it off. So if you're just saying I believe there's more to it than what some people are telling me, then there's a lot out there. There's a lot.
Is there a way to know that there is? Is there a way to know that there is a designer?
Yes.
Know that?
I understand what you're saying. We have been given false information, and we believe this false information, but we can't prove the beliefs. We can't.
Val, can we fill the designer? Can we prove the designer? Can we prove the all, the God, the Allah? Can we prove that? Can we prove it?
I'd say there are definitely.
The answer to that.
So you just beamed up. You beamed up, Val. Val, you beamed up. We caught you mid-beam. We caught you mid-transmission.
I was just about to say there are signs,
Come on, say it again.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I would agree with Kendo. There are signs. You already know the answer to that question you're asking me. I can't go put my hands on God, but
Can you not?
There is a God.
Can you not? Can you not put your hands on God right now?
In spirit, yes, I can.
So the question then
and
becomes,
that's what they call being in the spirit, because you're literally coming out of this flesh that you have, shaking this.
Okay,
off
building off of
and
that though,
having
Val.
that
Val, let's
communication.
build off of that real quick. Building off of the fact that you said that you can't put your hands on God. Chris, Fonus, talk to me. Is God all or is God all good?
Is God all or is God all
Is
good?
God all or is God all good?
God is all and God is all good. God is all, but he's also all good. So
Okay, Chris, is God all or is God all good? I'm basing this off of something that Val just said. She said she can't put her hands on God. So my question to you is God all or is God simply all good?
Say he's all.
That's profound. Hi, you're a pious man. You better get it right. You know what the chant is. You got the vibes. God is good all the time. You know the vibes. Don't sit up there. You know the vibes. You know what your answer needs to be. Is God all good or is God all? Ty, go.
Listen, I don't have to stick my hand in Jesus' side to know that he's real.
Whoa. Is that okay?
because
Thomas
you
didn't
I'm
believe
believe,
processing.
that.
because
I'm
you
Thomas didn't
believe,
processing.
believe that he
My
was
wheel is
real.
spinning. I'm processing.
because he
Thomas
believes.
didn't believe that it's real. Yeah, I believe. I believe.
There's the word, believe.
No. But okay, but the question is God all or is God all good?
God is all.
Woo! We about to get in trouble. Hey Hassan,
I can't.
is God all or is God all good?
Hold on, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
So
God is impatient.
God, the all is good, but I'm not saying. So yeah, God is good if I see myself as a God. I don't see anything outside of me. So
Time out.
that's all I'm saying.
Time out. Nope.
What?
You say, is you on some fuckery shit? Hold up.
I can't listen.
love you.
I don't
man.
ascribe to that question and stuff because I don't believe that, because there's some shit that's not all good. Naming that motherfucker that went into that school and shot up those people. That is not all good. So
okay, I love it. Right here. Right, let's deal with it. As grown folk, let's deal with this here.
And all the tragedy.
If God is all, is God not that shooter? Ugh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, he would be the shooter too.
He? The fuck you mean, dog?
Or yes, that would be the shooter too as well.
So God's a dude?
I'm not saying
God's got like a penis and arms and stuff?
No, I'm saying that.
You got like the afro?
You're right about what you're saying. If that's the case, then God is in charge of everything that happens.
If God is all, Ty and Chris, if God is all, is God not that wild shooter? Man, I'm sorry. Look, if we're going to advance with this plane of existence, we got to deal with some shit, yo. What is God?
It's really amazing that you asked that question, because I literally just taught this in Job 1 on Sunday. In Job 1, I'm just going to shoot right from the hip, right? Job, they said Job was a justly man. He was an upright man. He pushed away evil and he worshiped God, right? Though Job lost it all, right? Even his kids died. The rocks fell down and his kids died in a landslide. He still fell down and worshiped God, right? That's what it says. That's what it says in Job 1.
So it sounds like Job understood that God was everything.
And listen, but in the beginning it said Job, his constant ritual was laying down an offering for his children, yet they still died. I went to church.
Yet he still praises God, right?
I go to church. I lay down offering for my children, yet my son still gets killed in the street.
I understand it, brother, and I know.
Understand? You understand? So
yeah.
So thank you. But
so the understanding is that Job and yourself know that God is all, huh? That's what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
God is the shooter too, no?
I don't know about that because
See?
the devil.
You see,
the
how do
devil
we
still-
do it? How, Kenny?
the
How do
devil
we
still
do it,
wants you
Kenny? How do we
You
do
go
it, man?
to
Look,
him
it's
and
a
ask
hard.
for
It's
permission.
some bullshit. I get it. It's some bullshit. But how is God not the shooter if God is all, bro? I'm asking questions.
See, but then you go into new questions. You go into different things.
God, that's how conversations work. My God.
He gave us there. I will to be good. I will to be evil.
But he said God is all, so that means it's a combination of all that stuff. So God is
but God
all.
gave you will. So
He did give us free will.
But that means God is all.
That means God has free will.
God is all. It's all good and
Are
bad.
we not a part of God? Are we outside of God? We're not a part of God. If God is all, how are we not a part of God?
Yeah,
I
get it.
Crazy
I
question?
get it.
Different with your free will, then that's different.
But then God, if you free will, then you're still part of God, even if you have the free will, the bad and the good.
You're part of it. You are.
Because actually, there's no such thing as good and bad. There's no such thing.
No, there is.
You go too far.
No,
it's not.
There isn't.
Your opinion might be different to someone else.
But there is no, when it comes to nature, there is no good and bad, because guess what? A tiger, when he comes to eat, he wants to eat somebody. Is that good or bad?
Well, it's good for the tiger.
When you buy grapes from the market,
and so
all the grapes ain't good, you pluck the bad ones out.
And so that's with nature. If you're talking about God as nature, so that's part of nature. There's no good and there's no good and bad. It's all part of nature.
Wow.
It's the truth. That's what we're saying.
But that young lady that walked into that school yesterday could have very well said, I'm just going to keep driving and not go into that school. So she could have very well made the decision not to do that.
So, Kenny, I got $1 million question.
Not a tiger.
Is she acting outside of what we're calling God?
Go ahead. Yep.
See, is she acting out? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me her force is as strong as the will of this thing we say?
God gave you will, so she chose to do that under her own will.
But is she not part of God?
He gave you will. He gave you laws.
So this is what Kenny used to do as a kid when we were like 10, 11 years old.
So God is not responsible.
The intellectual ones on the block, besides me, of course. And, he would always run me around in intellectual circles as 10-year-olds. Sick of it. I'm 53. Sick of it. Promise the ill. If God is all, is God not that horrific shooter yesterday? It's only a question, man. Please don't demonize me. It's only a question. If God is all, is God not that horrific shooter?
Well, honestly, would God have went in there and shot up the place? Nah. So, yeah, God is all, but you know what I mean? There's still the option of free will. You know what I'm saying? It's your choice. And with choice comes consequence. You know what I'm saying? That person.
I got so many questions. Val, can you jump in here and just give me your thoughts on it too? But I got so many questions because Combs gave me some stuff on it.
Didn't God create the flood too?
What?
It doesn't make sense.
That is the part. We accept some parts that were taught to us. We accept that there was a flood that wiped this mofo.
Dom, it sounds like you got beamed up.
You gotta fix your mic.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
That again.
I text you that earlier because something going on with your mic.
Yeah, something's up with your mic.
We're okay.
I think you beamed up too.
We're okay with the concept of a flood wiping out everything on planet Earth. But we can't grasp the idea that in this moment in time, God is all things, including a horrible school shooter. But we can grasp that God would send a flood and wipe the whole planet out. But because that was in the book, we read that and that was taught to us. But because we can't in real time understand, God is still all right. God is still around. No, God is not still at work. Maybe that's a lesson. Maybe that's, you understand me? Doesn't God work in mysterious ways?
I get it.
Valerie, the question is, If God is all, is God that shooter yesterday? It's nasty, man. And this ain't cool. It ain't cute. I'm not trying to be cute. I'm just trying to have a real adult philosophical intellectual conversation.
Okay, but it does say in the Bible that God has allowed horrific things to happen. There has been things that have happened in the Bible for a reason. So it is possible.
Okay.
That God is in her.
Yeah.
Because of, I mean, when you think of the stories in the Bible, I mean, the whole earth was wiped out on Noah's Ark, and there's other stories as well. So God does allow bad things to happen, even though God is all good, and even though God is all.
So then is God all bad?
Because it started with.
So then is God all bad?
It started with.
So then is God all bad? We're not going to do this. Is God all bad? We're not going to do this because I'm something wrong with me. But I need to know I'm just not from the planet, and I'm just trying to understand the culture here. I'm trying to understand y'all. Is God all bad also? If God is all good?
God allows for bad.
Oh, it's not bad. It just allows for. It's like a lobbyist. Like bad is like a lobby.
So if the dude talked about misinformation, and that's what he did, this is exactly what's going on at this point right now, that we don't want to believe in the information that we have told, and we trying to figure out, like, that's not God. We're trying to make excuses for the information that we were given.
We're trying to manage the information we were given with the reality in which we live.
Right.
Because I'll tell you what, here's my next question. Let's keep it moving. Hey Ty, man, I'm coming straight to you.
My guy.
And look, man, again, I'm scratching this up because we're in what we call the 21st century. We like Jetsons era. There literally are flying cars now. Literally, you can just Google it. There's flying cars. You understand me? I can talk to people. I'm talking to you guys. You're all over the planet. Here's a question. The ancient books of our societies, the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, they have specific characters, specific leaders and messiahs, and ways to think about God, right? And in the Bible, for instance, you know, Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and he came back and he saved a bunch of people and he died for folks' sins. And then it was like the end. You know, it goes to Revelation, but it's like the end. Like there's a period on the end of that book. Well, we're still living. I don't know if anybody noticed, like we still, and last time I checked, and please hear me, y'all, seriously, this little thing right here wasn't mentioned in the Bible or the Quran or the Torah. So, man, boy, the little brain in me just be like, come on. It's like people in here.
Typing all the time.
Can y'all hear them?
Mm-hmm.
They've been telling me to ask y'all, like, yo, in an age of digital awareness where, you know, we're speaking over the internet, etc., we have internet superstars. We have some that have come and gone. We have some that have impacted us culturally to the point where their impact is still happening and they're dead and gone, kind of like Jesus Christ. Listen, please be with me and allow me this. Folks, who's more likely to save you in this space and time? Jesus Christ or Kevin Samuels? That's a commercial. And I asked about belief or purpose because, you know, I don't got to believe in Kevin Samuels. I can Google his YouTube right now.
Okay, so how does this connect to Black China? Because I want to get to Black China.
Black China is a believer. Black China is a believer.
So what?
Yeah,
this is how we put.
I mean, I believe that she's taking out her fillers. If she's taking out her fillers,
No, she says she's a born again Christian. That's what the article says. She's a born again Christian. She's a believer.
You know what? Things happen to people that cause them to flip the way they are. You don't just because you start off one way and you live your life a certain way doesn't mean you can't change. So she has saw the light, apparently. Now, do I necessarily believe that she saw the light? I don't know the woman. Maybe she has.
Wait a minute. Why you
Maybe
not
she did
willing
so
to lend
much
her some belief?
kind of attention she's getting.
Yeah.
Maybe her PR firm or PR reps told her, hey, if you want to do this in your career and you want to go here in your career, you're going to have to change your image. And there we go. I mean,
I don't really think it's about
probably
Black
just that
China,
simple.
though.
I'm
I don't
sorry?
really think it's about Black China, to be honest. It's about the belief thing, what she said. It's not about her directly. It's indirectly our thought and our programming. That's what it really is about. It's not
Our
about her
programming in believing that
directly.
she's going
No, the programming that she's been programmed as far as the belief system. That's what it's really about. It's not about
She
her.
clearly believed that face fillers would make her look more
I hear you.
attractive. She
Yeah, I
clearly
was
believed
about to
that
say she had a belief system before that,
attraction.
you know.
She believed a lot of stuff, and now she switched her belief system to Jesus Christ. So along those lines, Val, please stay with me. I'm asking for the believers. We still are waiting for Muhammad right now, and Jesus, and Buddha. I don't know if Buddha's supposed to come back, but we're waiting for everybody still. And that's just a fact. Unless y'all saw them today, we're still waiting. But Kevin Samuels was here, and Kevin Samuels was laying down some heavy prophesical stuff. I promise you, Kevin Samuels was also a Christian, if y'all know. He was a Christian.
Yeah.
So he was actually speaking the tenets of Christianity. He was just doing it so hardcore, kind of like God is hardcore, right?
Well, I don't know
Like
what kind
God
of
is-
Christian he was, because he was found dead with a prostitute, from my understanding.
But didn't
So,
Jesus hang out with Mary Magdalene? Who's Mary
Yes, it's the
Magdalene?
same thing.
Wait,
It's the
who's
same
Mary
thing,
Magdalene?
Val.
I'm sorry. Who's Mary Magdalene? Y'all playing games with me. I ain't like I don't know what I'm talking about. Who's Mary Magdalene? Oh, she ain't got nothing to do with anything? Oh, I'm just making that name up. Oh, I was just programmed with that name. Where I get that name from? I'm not even Christian. Where I get that name
A
from?
lot of book that you kind of crossing and mixing up.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's like a thing, though. I know it's bad. And you know I know it's bad.
When you say, like,
watching, I know that what I'm doing is like, whoa.
go back and say that period on the end of that Bible. There's a lot of things that happen that they prophesied going.
Since the period, Kenny.
So just as you say your beliefs is one way, you have some
I have no
people
beliefs. I have no beliefs. I have no beliefs.
That's
my point.
There really is no period.
Some people do.
Oh, see, that's what I'm trying to get at, Chris. Like, I guess my hypothesis is, how do you have a book about infinity and you have a period on it? See, they talk about, in theory, the book of life. Right? A book of life wouldn't have a period, would it?
No.
If we're still alive.
It doesn't have, you're skipping over the things that they said are coming. And
this is like intellectual hip hop. Come on, man. Like, you don't linoleum. Intellectual hip hop. Here we go.
Just because you see a punctuation mark don't necessarily mean that's the end of
but the book closes. There's nowhere to read after that. Ken, come on, man. I'm just talking about the actual book. The Bible has a period. And so the point is, there are things that are in our reality now, such as this tesseract, that were not mentioned in the Quran.
When you first buy it, it gives you you ain't even charged it up yet, but it gives you instructions. But you believe that it's going to work when you finish reading it.
I believe nothing. I study until I know. It's like people don't even want to deal with it. Like, I'm telling y'all my belief, which is none. But y'all like, no, I'm telling you, I don't believe nothing.
Because knowledge
I can't
is
change
infinite.
nobody's beliefs. I never even try that, because everybody learns.
Boy, if you try not believing, you'll be like, whoa. Well, number one, it is just some mental gymnastics, because then you have to like understand everything you were taught was authored by somebody else. But you can tell me when I'm lying. Everything we were taught was authored by somebody else, unless you're writing some shit yourself. Like, did you write the curriculum from K through 12? No. Not even that.
You can see things. You can see
Listen,
things on.
It's a billion cats out there that believe that the Chris Rock slap wasn't set up.
Hey, let's deal with that for 2 seconds. I've been studying the idea that that's what they call in Hollywood a pratfall. My hypothesis is that Will didn't even touch Chris Rock. That's my hypothesis. Just a sidebar. Just as a sidebar.
The reason why I went there because of the quote from the beginning about the information being false. We want to believe that this man was slapped. We want to believe that it wasn't this.
Oh,
It
you
wasn't set up for this man for
you
greatness.
you smoking that. Now you smoking. You smoking that.
He was set up for greatness. No one was talking about Chris Rock in the beginning. Now he gets slapped, and his ticket sales go from $85 to $8,500 a show, and he's selling out shows across the country.
Hooray
And
for
we watch his whole hour special. We watch his whole hour special just for a 3-minute segment.
Full of actors. You do know that, right? That was an auditorium full of actors. Did anybody ever think about that part?
I'm not taking away
We know
from
the best actors. These are the best
I love
actors
them
too.
Yeah.
And we think that they could have. Well, you think that they're just sitting back like, "Yo, we did it. We fooled the whole world. We're the greatest actors." They're
Yes,
actors.
I do.
They're actors.
Yes, I do.
And him slapping him didn't do nothing for me anyway. I mean, I didn't. Okay,
so it could have been an act, or it could have been accumulation of a lot of things, and the board just said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to shut him up this one time."
I can argue both sides of the coin.
I'm studying. I'm simply studying, and that's the whole point. Chris, call us the L.
Yeah.
Brother, just give me a couple of lines on it, man. You know, I won't bother you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But just talk to me about if God is all, how can God not be all bad? Talk to me about if you believe something. Talk to me about if you believe something versus knowing it, what that does for you. And do you ever get to know what you believe? Just talk to me in general, bro. I know you got science. I know you.
I mean, all in all, man, you know, with belief, one of the definitions of belief is faith. You know what I mean? And faith is, you know, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence things not seen. So, you know what I mean?
Not seen.
Like I had a cat just had heart surgery, right? Now he's at the mercy of the doctors. So he has to have faith that the doctors can pull him through. He has to believe in that, although I've never seen this doctor perform heart surgery. I don't know what heart surgery looks like, but guess what? I need heart surgery, so I'm putting all my faith in you. It's just a belief, man.
But is that a belief, or is that just it is what it is? You have to have surgery because if you don't, you're going to pay a consequence, whether you believe it or fucking not, bro. I don't even mean to be like that, but like whether you believe it or not, you need what needs to happen. That is what it is. As one body of logic once said. But it doesn't matter whether you believe you can come through or not. You have to do that whether you want to come through or not, or you won't come through. So whether you believe anything, it don't matter. You need this procedure, and if you don't get it, there's a consequence.
Yeah, but
if
you don't know.
There's a consequence.
Okay, but wait a minute. You still have to have a belief that the doctor that's doing the surgery is going to do a good job. That he's going to be able to perform the necessary stuff that has to be done so that you can.
But does that belief actually make the surgery work? Does that belief actually make the surgery successful? Does that belief do anything?
No, it does not.
You gotta have faith that the surgery is going to be successful. I mean,
once you go,
I don't have faith that the surgery is going to be successful, and it's successful anyway. What is that? How does that work, Kenny? How does it work if I don't have faith that the surgery will be successful, yet it's successful anyway? What kind of weird reverse spell is that? Talk to me about what happened.
Don't have the surgery then. Don't have surgery then.
That there's no God doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't. It doesn't necessarily make it that it is. What you have is your belief. Is your belief. So if you don't believe that this surgeon going to be successful, you might as well walk outside and let the first person you see perform a surgery. You believe in that this dude has studied, that he is practiced, and can make that thing happen. If you don't believe that, then you might as well say, no, I'm not going to get the surgery. And people have done that and died.
But there's
So
another aspect to it because obviously the person may have certain credentials. You know, there's probably reviews that your friend can read over and see what this doctor has and have not done, and then he forms a belief that okay, based
fact,
on this, I believe that.
you can pull out that tesseract that you call it and look up his
That's just what it is.
and strengthen your belief.
Like you talking about that I call it. First of all, I didn't even make the tesseract.
Or either that, or you
You
could
can
just
pull out
have
that phone, look up his credentials.
And then AT&T called it a phone. It's not a phone. Is it a phone when you can get on when you can send an email? Since when phones send emails? I'm from the phone era. Phones
either that,
was in the kitchen, the long cord. What you talking
either
Why? Because
that,
somebody
or
told you it only can do that.
pictures? Phone
either that,
Those
either
things
that,
phone can do.
or either that, or you know what I mean. You could just say, you know what, I got faith in myself. I can do the heart surgery myself and Google it. But you don't believe you can do it yourself, God? Nah, I'm gonna put faith in somebody else to do that because I believe they can do that. Come on, God. Come on, God. I can't do this on my own, God. I gotta get somebody else to do that. You know what I mean? That's where the faith is.
believe that.
I
Like
believe
again,
he
I
can
guess I'm just
do it.
attacking the word belief. Like, is that something I have to believe for it to happen? Can it happen because I feel like I've researched enough information on the particular surgeon, the particular physician that's going to operate on me? I know his resume to the point that I'm confident academically that this person can perform the operation. I don't need to believe anything. It's a calculated risk, maybe.
Right. So you put the
Are these
egg, you put the eggs.
or am I just
Right. So you put the eggs in the basket, and guess what? You made an omelet out of them joints. You know what I'm saying? We put all the eggs in there, we cracked them, we started cooking, now we got an omelet. You know what I mean? I put the belief in it. I did the work. I did the research. I trust this person with my life. I'm putting my life in his hands. I believe that you can get me through. Sometimes it might not. Sometimes, hey,
I never used the word belief as my only thing. When I gave my little dissertation, I said I researched. I did extensive scoping of how this person got to their educational hierarchy to be in this position. I did all those things. I didn't believe anything. Those things gave me confidence that this particular being outside of myself could help me repair. It wasn't after that, and because I have respect for all, but I didn't believe anything.
So having confidence in him, that's not believing that he can pull through. That's
not a synonym for belief. Confidence is not a synonym. Actually, it probably is the antonym. Because this means you know something. Belief, you don't know what you believe. You still believe in it. There's nothing to know yet. You believe in it. It's not tangible.
I got confidence he can pull me through. I'm about to go under anesthesia and let this dude.
See how that works better than I got belief that he'll pull me through. No, I got confidence. That's realistic. What is there to believe? I'm attacking the word belief. And I want to go back to the beginning of it. Valerie, who's more likely to save you? Jesus Christ or Kevin Samuels in this space and time? Who's more likely with their information?
I know you didn't say Kevin Samuels. Are you serious right now? Are you giving me that as an option? It's either Jesus Christ or Kevin Samuels?
It's just a philosophical thing. I don't want anyone to really get offended or anything. I promise you, because I know it's deep. I know it runs deep. I was raised in a Christian home, folks. No, I'm not a Christian. No, I'm not. But I was raised in a Christian home. So, I love Christians. You understand me?
Kevin Samuels did some good work, right?
I'm not saying he didn't, but if I had to choose,
Kevin Samuels came
here. I'm going to go ahead and stick with my Jesus.
And we can recall Kevin Samuels right now. I can't recall Jesus. I've never met Jesus. I've never seen a picture of Jesus. Well, at least not a real one.
That's okay, but me believing.
I mean, wait.
And knowing. Here's the thing. I have read the Bible. I grew up in the
picture that they give us of Jesus.
Based on everything that I have discovered with just living life. Yeah, I have faith in Jesus Christ. I do.
Okay.
And it's helped me. So
you again, Jesus Christ over Kevin Samuels. That's what you're saying.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Hey, Hassan, who's more likely to save you? You're wretched.
Kevin Samuels, it's as if he hated women. I don't know. And he was speaking a lot of truth.
Well, they would say that God hated women.
The way he expressed it, I don't. His delivery was a bit.
Val, then you might want to get mad at the Christian God too, because the Christian God said God, man, woman, children. Kevin Samuel said God, man, woman, children. Don't get mad at me. That's just what Kevin Samuel said. So if you're going to get mad at him, you got to get mad at God, the Christian God.
I just said that his delivery was rough.
Well,
as if he was a scorned man.
The Christian God,
some women hurt his feelings, and
when you talk about delivery, the Christian God put a flood on the earth, a flood that killed everybody. We go back to the flood. The Christian God had a delivery too, had an attitude about some stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I wonder if Kevin Samuel believed he'd live longer.
I mean, listen, Kevin Samuel's gonna live. That's my point. We can call up Kevin Samuels right now and listen to Proverbs, listen to lessons right now, and we can see him. He's dressed nicely. You know what? Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
But he's not walking here on earth.
And neither is Jesus.
Yes. Okay, well, don't go there. You see, you look.
How are we not going to
get past we don't do No, but I don't think he is though, Val, because everything is really based on your ego and stuff. Ego is not connected to love at all. And Dom is just delivering information, and we're supposed to process and have this opinionation. Because it's true. He's talking stuff that's actually facts. And we don't look as we have been given information, and we're not really looking at everything whole.
I agree with that. You have to do the research for yourself.
Are they facts or are they his opinion?
What he did?
Well, it is opinionation, bro. What are you talking about?
He talking about Kevin Samuel was his facts. Listen,
Kevin Samuel? Listen, I don't have no facts, man. I ain't all these folks. They got information. I don't have really much information. I am researching. I am here on this planet as a researcher. You understand me? There's not much to know.
And you love Kevin Samuel.
That, Dom. You do research and you got to believe what is in the research that you look up.
That's not it. That's not what we do. That's not the definition. That word belief, that definition is not what we do in science. What we do is we research and then we play it out, and then we see the results, and then we research again and we play it out again, see the new results, and then we do it again and see the results again.
Right.
Those results are consistent. That's a whole new theory. That's what we do. And so even then, I'm not a believer because I'm seeing the result of the research done over and over. It's science.
Look for answers.
Huh?
A scientist will tell you there's a black hole out there. He never could see it.
I don't fuck with them like that. I get what they're doing on a philosophical level because I love philosophy. But like again, that's like a belief thing in science. Like they haven't seen it. They haven't been there. You can't get close to a black hole. You won't be there.
Are there UFOs? Are there UFOs?
They are telling me, ain't they?
Are there UFOs? I'm saying, do you believe?
Kenny brought us there. They are telling me. Now, I don't know them. And I heard that they stink. I heard they don't respect people. I heard that they kill people. I heard they rape people and take people's land. I heard that they're murderers. I heard they're pedophiles. I heard that they're school shooters. I heard that they send nuclear bombs to different planets, to different sectors of planets. I heard that they take Twin Towers down with weapons we've never seen before. What? I'm cooking right now. You got me fucked up.
Ooh, wait. Now, temper.
It's temper time, man. What are we doing? We in the Jetsons, and we still talking the stuff we were taught in the 1800s. That's what we doing.
You're right.
I'm listening to you. And knowledge is never ending. It's all infinite. We should always keep on learning. We should never stop from where we at. We're supposed to
there should be no period at the end of the Quran. There should be no period at the end of the Torah. How can it be? Ty is here. Ty is a prophet. Ty walks the land. Ty has seen things. He has lessons for children. Understand me. He's a prophet. His name has to be written in the book of life. How is there a period? Stop playing with God. That's a commercial.
And another thing, Master Farah Muhammad was another prophet too.
I didn't know. I know Ty. I know Kendo. I know. Well, see, Val is from another star system, so I don't. She got a different religious system and everything. So yeah, they do probes, and they do funny stuff to human men. So stay away from Val.
Yeah, we do if you don't act right.
She admitted it. First of all, she admitting that she's not from here, and second of all, she does.
I'm from where you're from. How about that? Where you're from is where I'm from.
Don't do that. Don't do that. She cute though. Your species cute. Y'all cute. You know what I'm saying? Cute little.
Yeah, we are right.
You got 3 butts like the rest of your species.
But according to Kevin Samuels, we're not. Okay. So.
All right, man. Who's more likely? Oh, did I ask you already? Did we talk about it? Who's more likely to save you? Jesus Christ or Kevin Samuels?
I'm going with Christ.
You gonna go with Christ?
Yeah, I've been in some tight situations. I ain't seen Kevin Samuels yet.
Well, you have seen Kevin Samuels. You've seen him. Everybody made the miracle work. I can respect that. But you've seen him. You ever seen Kevin Samuels?
Never met him in person.
You never saw him?
I know when I was incarcerated, it was scriptures written on the cell that I was in, and Kevin Samuels wasn't there.
Kendall, what you saying, Kendall?
What I'm saying is, I seen Kevin Samuels as much as I seen Charlton Heston. That damn sure don't make him Moses. You can't go by that. I mean, Kevin Samuels is he could have been a construct all day.
Wait a minute, Kenny. Wait a minute, Kenny. Are you really just giving me vibes like this? Are we in tandem? Did we talk about this before the show? Kenny.
We are always in disagreement.
Did you just say that Kevin Samuels?
My opinions are cross sometimes.
Wait, Kenny. I'm not. You ain't gonna do it. No, because I know what you're trying to do now. You're trying to filibuster. You're trying to filibuster. Kenny.
I'll never filibuster you.
Did you just say that Kevin Samuels could have been a construct? Did you just say that in the name of Kemet? In the name of the Egyptian tombs that have, in the name of the Book of the Dead, wait a minute, did you just say that Kevin Samuels could be the construct and not the Lord?
I never played football with Kevin Samuels.
In the name of Amen Ra, in the name of the Son.
Ding Dong Dixie.
Dude, I love this guy.
Fought with Kevin Samuels. I don't know that dude. I can only see him on my little pester.
Okay, Kevin Samuels could be a bot. Shit, we don't know.
He could be a bot.
Not even real.
Based on it, but Adana, I get
he's
what you're
artificial
saying.
intelligence.
I think Tom Brady is a bot.
Wow.
I think Tom Brady. It's got to be like 12 Tom Brady's out
there. Don't sit in the car with the car on, man. The fumes. Don't do that. We'll roll the window down a little bit. Listen here, man.
I love y'all. I gotta go get my daughter from the inside.
Please, bro. We'll talk to you soon.
Dope, man. I love y'all. See y'all later.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You know, I know that I'm sitting in here with some real heady cats and cadets. I know that. But some of y'all done ran around this evening, and I'm like, wow, really? We can't just be. I know it's pumping all over the world. I get it. It's going to be seen. I get it. It's going to be seen forever. And your thoughts will be preserved. And when you go to church Sunday morning for Sunday school, they're going to be like, what you say on that?
Well, everybody's beliefs are different. No one can prove their beliefs and no one can disprove it.
That's why I don't believe in it.
It's just like when the pastor preaches in church, you don't always believe what the pastor says.
That's why there's nothing to believe, Ken. I study.
That's exactly, yes.
I study until I know. What's wrong with that? What am I saying that's offensive? I study until I know. Now, I'm not telling y'all got to do that. I'm just saying when I say it, I feel like I get a lot of pushback that I'm not a believer in anything. For what? What am I believing? What you mean you don't believe in it?
I mean, yeah.
If it wakes you up every morning, you got to ride with it. But that don't necessarily mean I gotta believe that.
True indeed.
I gotta go with what moves me.
I think the statement what you eat will make me shit.
To each their own.
Basically, what I eat don't make you shit.
Yeah.
But also,
why'd you laugh when Kenny said it? When I said it, you didn't laugh. You like Kenny? Are you trying to hook up with Kenny?
What?
There's a designer. I believe there's a designer to this. You might not believe that.
I don't believe that. I know that. Listen,
Well, who is that for you?
let me
Who
show
is that for you?
Let me show you why I know that.
But who is that for you? Who is that designer for you?
Let me
That
answer.
ultimate.
Let me answer it. Let me answer it.
Okay.
I am a system of life. What you ladies and gentlemen are looking at is a representative of God. Hi. How you doing? Hi.
Oh, you and Hassan, one and the same. Okay.
100%.
Right here. I have life right now. You see, Valerie is a lovely porthole to get human beings here to this plane of existence. But guess what, guys? I'm carrying a universe right now in the center of my body. I think y'all call it the root chakra. Yeah, I'm carrying right now. When folks say I'm carrying, no, I'm really carrying. I got like $1 trillion worth of civilization in me right now. These are facts, men. Am I lying, men? Men, am I lying?
No.
I have a civilization within me right now, correct? Okay, so I am God within God. To answer your question, Val. Well, you said you God. Yes, I am God within God. How am I not?
Okay.
Doesn't
Well,
the
I mean, that
Bible?
means you
Wait a
don't believe
minute.
there's a
Doesn't the
heaven and
Bible
a hell.
even say that you're
There's no
created
heaven or hell for
in
you,
the
right?
image of God's? Doesn't the Bible say that? Or am I bugging?
It does.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
does. I'm not making it up.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
When I say there's a designer, would you say if the Earth spent 10, 15 degrees off its axis, we would freeze or burn?
That's a good.
But who said? Wait, hold on. Wait, no.
If the Earth moves off its
about to
axis,
say. I know
a
what
little
you're
bit,
going to say.
Listen.
hold on.
Who says the Earth is actually spinning?
A little bit, would we not be in trouble?
No, we won't. Who said the Earth is actually spinning? Who said the Earth was actually round? Because in the Bible it says to the ends of the earth, meaning it's actually flat.
Oh.
So who says that?
Oh boy.
You have to believe it's flat?
Oh, you just did it.
Hold on.
You have to give me that verse first off.
Have you been up
in that verse in the verses before and after it?
Hold on.
You have to believe.
Have you been up in the sky to see that it's not flat? Have you been up in the sky to prove that it's not round?
Hassan.
But I
There are
know.
pictures. He's
Okay.
not imagining anything. It's something.
And that's Valerie. That's
moves
production. That's production. To be honest, that's all
this
production.
This Earth moves a certain way, which means it seems to have been put on a path. So who moved it into that path?
Okay, well here's my answer to your question.
That we
here's my retort. Here's my retort to your response, Kenny. First and foremost, I'm a scientist. I've not been off world. I can't empirically tell you whether the Earth is flat or round. Now, people don't like that. I know you don't like that, but show me somebody that's been far enough off world to have seen the world be actually round. I haven't. So I'm not a flat earther or a round earther. I don't believe nothing. I study until I know. I'm 53. I still don't know. And I promise you, when the Europeans came to me in 1982 and told me my IQ was 170, I was like, what's that? What's IQ? 170, what's that? It's probably better now. I'm telling you, I know nothing. You thought I was going to go the other way with that. I know nothing. Okay? And so when I say I study until I know, it's just that. Why am I sitting here pretending like I know something I know I don't? I don't know if the world is round or flat. I walk on a plane of existence that's flat. I know that. Bars. Cat in the Hat. You understand me? First rapper was Cat in the Hat. First rapper was Dr. Seuss. Don't play games. Don't hate on Dr. Seuss. So all I'm saying is, if I can't have it tangible, if I can't know for myself the reality of it, what is there to believe? Is that not a bad spell? That's what I've been just trying to ask the entire show. I know I've been agitating. I know it's not comfortable because we all grew up in belief systems. Some of us believe in Democrats. Some of us believe in Republicans. Some of us believe in unicorns.
Right.
But what we all talk about is our beliefs, because you can't say for certain, and I can't say for certain either. Like you just said, you can't say if this earth is round or flat. So if you can't say if it's round or flat, you can't say there is or not a God.
Yeah, I mean,
so if that's the case,
I think
you got to go with your own belief.
I think we're arrogant ants. I think we're arrogant. And listen, all of you have been in a plane. You can't even see human beings from 30,000 feet up. We are arrogant
I don't
ants.
think it's arrogance.
Ants
I
with
do not think
attitudes.
it's arrogance. I think
Niggas with attitudes. Ants
no,
with
I
attitudes.
disagree. I disagree respectfully. I think we grew up believing in something for so long, and it's so ingrained in us that when we have to look at it a different way, it is a bit embarrassing. Like, wait a minute now, you can tell me I've been believing this all this time, you know, because this is the way I've kind of lived my life around this belief.
Yeah.
So when you have to then look at it from another aspect, and maybe something is actually contradicting what you've always believed, then you have to make a choice. And many people just rather just stay in that comfortable space than step outside of it.
I like that. That's real. That's real.
I don't
That's
know
real
if it's
skill.
arrogance necessarily. I just think it's something that you have to
But
adjust to.
But that is arrogance, Valerie. That is arrogance. What you just described as arrogance, because you don't want to let it go because you have been programmed, so you don't want to let it go.
So
that is
the
arrogance.
very definition of arrogance. Chris,
I get it.
Chris, look at here, man.
It's not that you don't want to let it go.
Uh-oh, she's still going, huh?
Let's go.
Well, hell, y'all open the door. I'm just like, but it's not that you don't want to let it go. I think it's more so just, again, it is contradicting what you've always maybe lived your life around. So therefore, there's some examination involved. You have to literally examine it for yourself. Now, that person may then decide, okay, what I believed all along is not what I thought it was. So I still don't see it as arrogant.
Yo, Chris, hold up. Check this out. Check that. And this is right. But Chris, let's start with Chris. Chris, can you show and prove? And I know you understand what I say when I say show and prove. Some of us understand what show and prove means. Can you show and prove what you believe? Oh, kind of clashing worlds right there. You see what I'm doing there? Can you show and prove what you believe? And see, I've been a part of both of those worlds, and I know that you know what I'm doing. Talk to me.
Can I show and prove what I believe? Okay, so here's the thing. My mom walked around for, say, about a good 2.5 years with.
You whispering?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me turn this up.
No, he's trying to be sexy.
He's trying to be smooth with it.
Nah, that can't. That ain't something you learn. It's given. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, my mom, she walked the earth for about 3 years with no kidneys. And you know what I mean? The one thing she did have was faith enough to, you know what I mean? And like my family, we live off, how can I say this? Renal failure runs in my family. You know what I mean? Lost my grandmother to it. Lost 2 of my aunts to it on her side. So, you know what I mean? And when it came to her, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So for her to walk around those years without a kidney, she had to literally, like believe in something enough, you know what I mean, just to pull through where a situation like that, you know what I mean, you can give up.
Sure.
You can give up and say, I'm not doing it, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, there was times where naturally, she said, I'm tired. And here I am. My belief, like, like I'm praying to God. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, believe in him or not. I'm praying to God. Yo, keep my mom.
Right.
She cannot go.
Right.
And I'll say 2015, she finally got the kidney. You know what I mean? Now, again, really like that's like months to live without a kidney.
Oh yeah.
But she walked around for 3 years.
So you're saying that you're
aid.
showing proof of your belief is that you believe your mom will make it through, and the fact that she's still here is you're showing proof. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. That's a hater. I'll tell you what. That is a palpable example. You understand me? I mean, listen. It could be argued that your mother had great physicians that knew what they were doing. You understand me? That her body and that y'all DNA. You are a giant, right? See, folks don't know. You want to stand up and show them that you're like 9 feet tall. Like maybe that your DNA is so strong that your mother on some Henrietta Lacks type shit. She's just strong enough to have lived without kidneys for years, which is what she actually did. So there could be alternate arguments as to why she survived long enough to get that kidney, right? But I still honor the idea that there was meditation involved, right? And mentally, we know that the mind can break your body down anyway. So if that meditation and that belief system helped her with some time, that's a thing. But I'm just saying that it's an intangible thing. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not a real thing personally. I'm just saying that belief things are intangible and they dare not really be spoken to others. Hear me again. If you have a belief system, that's your personal pan pizza. So you think your belief system gonna work for me? Like, are you walking in my shoes? Am I walking in your shoes? Am I a woman? Are you a man? Like, have you grown up in the arena that I grew up in? Do you have the same set of obstacles to traverse? How can we have the same God? Huh? Really? Aren't we a part of God? Like, how does it work? If God is all things, are we outside of all? Look, I'm wrapping it up, but I'm lobbying with these questions because they still are kind of out there for real. If God is God all good? And then is it all bad? I'm just this question is the homework question. Take them home with you. You understand me? If you have a belief system, can you show and prove it? Is that possible to show and prove what you believe? Deal with that. You don't have to like the messenger. The messenger's a weirdo. He's not even from this world. What's the message, though? Can you deal with the message? Can you confidently deal with the questions and move on like ain't nothing happened? Or will the questions be the answer? Hey, yo, it's been dope. Val, tell them where you believe in that tonight and where they can find you.
Huh?
Tell them where they can find you.
Oh, okay. You can find me on onestream.tv every Fridays at 2 p.m. on my show Cybersecure You, or on Instagram at Val, that's VALL, Forensic Gal. That's where you can find me.
Nice one. Mr. L, where can you be found for inspiration and dates and whatnot?
Catch me at your local LA Fitness, bench pressing. Catch me on Instagram, KRONISTHEILL. Also on Twitter, same name. I'm not tweeting, but catch me on the gram for sure.
Got it. Kendall Mickens. Kendall Mickens, are you there? Kendall Mickens. Please unmute your mic if you can hear us, Kendall. Kendall's not there. Hassan. We love.
You can come back to me.
We need you to unmute your mic, Hassan.
What up? Sorry, Dom. I have to meet somebody. So this is HKM trainer, TTT from We Juice.
Yeah.
You make the best juices in the business. You always need to hydrate yourself. Water doesn't hydrate you alone, so you need juices to hydrate you. The more you have juices, the more you live.
Nice one.
Bong. We live, we love, we juice.
Yeah, man. That's the illest slogan around, I promise you.
100%.
Kendall Mickens.
What up?
Where can they find you, brother?
You can find me in the world of belief.
Wow. He did that. See how he brought it all the way? See how he did that? So you in the world of belief, that's just like a realm that I can't even touch. I don't even know where that's at. But you in the realm of belief, like where's that at? That's everywhere. That's everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
And at Kenny _Kendu L. Or Kendu Kenny L. On Instagram.
What? What's going on behind that? Okay,
I'm trying to find you guys on Instagram, and come on. Now, I got Cronus. I got him on there, Chris. I found you on Instagram.
Okay, I think Kenny has been kidnapped. So maybe we'll see Kenny next week. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But it's been a great session nonetheless.
Kendu _ Kenny L. on the gram.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, Dom. I got to make sure people spell it right. Ouijuice, OUIJUICE. We as in French.
Yes.
We.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no we without you and I.
You and I.
There's no we without you and I.
Hey, listen,
I also want to shout out Will Nagas. My man Kev at Will Nagas.
Right.
You understand me? He has great information. Like his thoughts are congruent. You understand me? And he's a warrior. So shout out to Will Nagas. We will see you all once again next week. Thanks again for tuning in to Opinionation. Peace, y'all. Yeah.
Peace. This is a peace sign. For you guys don't know, this is actually.
Is that what that is? Is that what it is?
This is actually the true peace sign, Kemetic sign.
I don't like it that way, though. It don't feel
not
right.
like this. This is the real peace. The Europeans usurp the peace this way, but it's actually this way.
You telling me the Europeans stole our peace?
How about
united we stand, divided we fall.
Remember, Don was talking about misinformation. It's all about that. We have been misguided about everything, even we're not from Africa.
And we just follow and not. And that's why China is able to have things they're doing with us now. You know what
I love how there's a whole show after I tried to.
That's a whole nother thing. Let's not go there.
You know, but Dom, this is great. I like the show. It was good. It was very thought-provoking and stuff. Knowledge is never ending for everybody. If you guys really need to know that, you should always study.
Offensive. It shouldn't be offensive. The question should never be offensive. Because if whatever your doctrine is, whatever you believe, can't answer the question, shouldn't you be asking yourself some questions? Yo, we out, y'all. We'll see you next week.
All right.